Are supplements good or bad in cancer? Okay, let's unpack this. Certain supplements are essential to help with side effects of medication, to help your body adjust for certain energy levels or certain nutritional deficiencies. They can augment certain types of therapies when working synergistically with each other, but they can also do a lot of harm. They can work against other medicines you're taking. If you have 20 of these pills and 20 of those and you're taking them, you end up getting no effect, and all you're doing is 40 tablets instead of good nourishing food going down your system and a lot of money. So you need to be very rational about supplements. You need to make sure you understand their pharmacodynamics and pharmacokinetics, how they're influencing what other specific treatments you're on. A good example is, are you doing a pro-oxidant therapy in general terms with chemotherapy or with artesunate or high-dose vitamin C or vitamin K3, things like that, amygdalin or whatever you choose. And if that's the case, you can use very strong oxidant promoting or body supporting supplements. Same with chemotherapy, that all works along the same line. But if you're going to be having chemotherapy that has been proven to work in your kind of cancer with a good success rate above 60%, say, and you're finding it starting to work, and you start a very strong antioxidant supplement and full of green juices and things like that, I've seen it change the efficacy of chemotherapy. So in that time, no, let's support your body with what it needs, with nutrition. Let's support certain side effects and ameliorate adverse events where possible. And very often we get that right. You know, we have a lot of people on chemo just happy and actually quite healthy during the process. So we can do that without having to conflict the medicines that we're using. The other disadvantage of too many supplements is you can either have a bowl of nutritious breakfast or you can have a bowl of tablets. And many people come in with 2 shopping bags full of supplements. Sometimes they're taking 5 supplements that have all the same ingredients hidden within them, and you actually have bleeding disorders from too much curcumin. You know, really like loads of coenzyme Q10, N-acetylcysteine, curcumin, things like that. In some cases, you might be taking supplements to enhance your own body's health. One must be very careful because tumor cells are made up of your own material, your own DNA. They're living in your body just the same like other cells. If you start promoting all sorts of growth and repair and things like that, you don't always target the tumors. You can sometimes make the tumors healthier. So you need to be very specific with what type of tumor you have, where you are in your health status at this time, and then choose the appropriate supplements. I would rather be cautious than overzealous and desperate when it comes to supplements. Measure your levels of vitamin D and zinc instead of just taking zinc and vitamin D levels. Look at your B12 and your folic acid. Look at your methylation levels and your MTHFR genes and MTTR. You know, go into a little bit more depth and science before choosing the supplements. And when you do, rationalize them, use them with an evidence-based approach, and reduce them to a bare minimum. Supplements can be either tablets, like we've said, vitamins, or plant extracts, but they can also be combinations of herbs that use a different paradigm of medicine, like a Chinese medicine. You know, there's a lot of studies showing that ladies with advanced breast cancer who take additional Chinese medicine herbs or a certain type of medicine herb called XYZ is their outcome is 15 to 20% better, less side effects, improved quality of life, and better outcomes. I mean, that's huge. If you can improve by 15%, that is massive. So look for that supplement, see if that's the right one for you, and use it as medicine synergistically. Not a blanket approach because Google said this, or my friend said I must take this, and I've got to take SEAC tea combined with this herbal therapy, plus mushroom extracts for immune boosting, plus I've got to take as many multivitamins as I can take. I want all the antioxidants and green food extracts. I'm going to take a little bit of the strange apricot kernel oil from here. I'm going to use moringa because it's full of nutrition, plus curcumin. I can go on, and you can see how with all the shakes and vitamins and supplements, the body has to deal with so much. It's already trying to fight cancer. It's already trying to enhance the immune system. It's trying to repair and keep your energy levels as high as possible. It doesn't need all that medicine to deal with. So to summarize, rationally approach supplement use with a scientific and evidence-based approach, and use it healthily and fruitfully to make you feel much, much better.